The Australians are finally saying we are tired of the migrants, send them back home. They're chanting, go back home, go back home, send them back, send them back. Now, Australia is like a what can I call it? A multicultural society. I feel like there's so many people in there. I didn't even know like Koreans were a huge part of Australia until I watched a documentary about a cult, and then some Koreans, some South Koreans ran away from the country and then they went to Australia. And, there's a huge community of them there. So that also goes to show that Australia is multicultural, like I have mentioned before. Now, people are not happy with the immigrants, guys. They are mostly white, the white ones, obviously. White people are not happy with the black immigrants, because I don't think they're not happy with the white immigrants. They're just not happy with the black immigrants, because if you flip the script and said, okay, you know what? Most of the immigrants that you have here, you guys, are white. They wouldn't be chanting all this. They're just doing this because they are black immigrants.
Thank you very much. So my name is John Ruddock from the Libertarian Party, and I believe in a 5-year immigration pause. Now, I know there might be... I go. Hang on. Well, look. I know that there'll be some people out there that want a 100-year pause, but let's start with a 5-year pause. And the upside with the 5-year pause is we've been a very generous country. Now what we need to have a debate for 5 years about what's best going forward. You might want to continue the pause. Well, we can think, but we need to have a breather. Inflation's going up, rents are going up, property's going up. So we need to have it start with a 5-year pause, see how that goes. Then we need to. Okay. Now then the other thing we need to do 2 other things. We need to abolish the Department of Multiculturalism. Okay. The New South Wales government, just the New South Wales government, is spending $78 million a year and giving out all this free money. Look, if you come to this country, you're admitting that we're better. So fit in if you're going to be here. And the other thing, the third point we need to, first a 5-year plan, abolish multiculturalism. The third thing we need to do, we need to cut the size of the government in half. It's big. Big government is pushing excessive migration on us. So look, I know it's a hot day under the sun. If you want to learn more about libertarianism, we're going to be down at the Broadway bar later on. I'd like to thank Beck Freedom and Josh. They've put up with a lot of crap. And the last thing I'd like to say is, where's the Liberal Party? The Liberal Party, Robert Menzies would have been here. And the Liberal Party has been campaigning against this, and the mainstream media, lying about it. But all you people saw through the lies. Let's do it again. Let's keep doing it until we get a 5-year pause. All right, guys.
Hello Australia! We are having huge protests. These are Australian protests to hopefully end mass immigration, as we clearly have a lot of problems here at the moment due to mass immigration. The website up and running, so go check out the link in my bio, wherever it will be. But yeah, share it to your friends and family and come along and join us for a good day. On the 31st of August.
Hey government, we're going to run a protest, and that protest is called Deport Anyone Who Doesn't Look Like Us. Hold on this day, we're going to say it on social media. At this point, if this is not a hate group, if this is not hate speech, I don't know what is. Even when something is hurting the country, white people hurting themselves, and it's definitely going to hurt immigrants, it's still met with this free speech and we can't do anything because those are people's rights. If that was an Islamic religion, or if that was a whole bunch of Asians gathering together, you know they couldn't say that. You purposely are letting it go. Is it because you want them to be right and you want it to play out so you can deport? What is the angle here that you would let someone basically downplay the government, also create a day of division where they're saying we are going to support the deportation and stance, and other Australians, we gather, we recruit. We want everyone who doesn't look like us to go. I don't care if they pay taxes. I don't care if we stole the land. I don't care. We just want them to go, and we're going to get other white people who look like us. You don't think that that's evil? This is a double standard here. And you have to ask the question, why is she allowed to speak like that?
Watching white people in Australia piss and moan and tell people to go back to their own countries is hilarious to me. Unless you're Indigenous, you're also an immigrant, you idiot. And if you didn't come over here legally, your lineage came from English criminals. Not a full set of teeth between the whole lot of you.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but why are Australians, of all people, of all nationalities, of all societies, marching against immigration? Sorry. Yeah, you want to take back Australia from people coming from overseas. Yeah. Where was your great-grandfather from? I'm sorry. Genuinely, it is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. This guy, who's the let 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned, that guy, he threatened a journalist the other day for suggesting that he has Lebanese heritage, which he may or may not do, I don't know. But it doesn't really matter, brother. You're a white Australian. Your ancestors are from Hackney. Sea of crusty white faces in the crowd who are chanting against immigration. Like, my brothers in Christ, you're not really meant to be there. You were trucked in 200 years ago by Rule Britannia because we didn't want you. People really want to show up to these little sad divorced dad protest events. They're welcome to. But Australians? White Australians? Really? Follow for more.
Blaming immigrants on like every problem you have ever had has to be like a uniquely European concept. You ask an American from like bumfuck West Virginia why their state that's been abandoned for like over 50 years sucks and why no one has jobs, and they're like, well, it has to be because there's too many Mexicans around here. You ask a stupid ass Canadian why there's no housing and no jobs in their country, and they're like, well, that's because there's too many Indians, eh? You ask a fucking Brit why they're a reform voter, even though people like Nigel Farage are the reason why the NHS sucks and why Brexit happened, and they'll be like, no, mate, it's not because of that, it's because too many kids are named Mohammed. Then you ask an Australian why their fake country, and Australia is a fake country, it's like 5 cities max. You ask them how does marching with neo-Nazis improve their housing situation or their job situation or anything, and they're like, I don't know, mate, it's just the Aboriginals and the immigrants, they just absorb everything and we got to get them out of here so that Australia can be great. Same shit everywhere. All of these people lack any sense of class consciousness, especially Australians. All it takes is a little bit of brain power to think about why you're mad and being like, well, how does like a poor immigrant affect the entire housing development in my country? It's capitalism. It's private equity that's ruining your country. Australians generally believe that beating up brown kids will somehow equal to, ooh, suddenly I have a house. Suddenly I have a job. Let's say these people get what they want, and then nothing improves. Then what? Are they just gonna turn on each other? Because let's look at like Eastern Europe or Russia. Places that lack a bunch of like, basic necessities. These places suck to live in. There's no minorities there either. Over there, people just sit down and they're like, well, I don't know, maybe it's the Jews that did this. They just sit down and do nothing. That's what's gonna happen, because these people, they never want to look at the root of their problems. It's genuinely insane to me.
All right, guys, it's let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you with the Australians? Are you against the Australians? Should they send them back? Send them back. Send them back home. Is it send them back home? Send them back. Are you with them? Are you against them? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure you follow me on all my socials at Janita Maya. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.